Hello everybody, this is your girl Miss Ish coming at you today with a new recipe that I'm going to try, the Cuban potato balls. I'm going to make two different types. I'm going to make one shrimp and one steak. You can preferably use whatever you like to fill your potato balls, whether it's cheese, chicken, shrimp, beef. Preferably ground beef would be more of a Cuban tradition, but since I don't have any ground beef, I'm going to use the steak I had in my freezer. So these are a couple ingredients that I'm going to be using. I have my minced garlic, my garlic, rosemary, and lemon rub. Now this is Malibu seasoning. They sell it in California. I'm not sure if they have it in other states, but this goes on everything. I'm going to use garlic salt, a little chicken seasoning. I have some smoked paprika. Then I'm going to put a can of tomato sauce and then the diced Italian tomatoes at the end. And I also have my bell pepper and my green onions. My bell peppers and my white onions cut up. Now, of course, your main ingredients will be the potatoes. I already have them on. I peeled 6 of them, and then it's up to you. You know, you can either dice them, leave them whole. I left them whole. Work smarter, not harder. We're going to mash them anyway. And like I stated, I'm using my steaks, and I'm going to do a little twist. You want them to be more of a ground beef texture. So once they finish searing on each side, I'm going to go ahead and put them in the food processor, let them grind up a little more, put them back in the skillet with my onions, bell pepper, and seasoning, and then get the filling together. So we'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have most of the steak seared and has a nice dark crisp surrounding the outside, it doesn't matter if it's not all the way done because I'm going to put them in the food processor, put them back into the skillet, and let it cook a little longer, okay? So let's get started. Okay, so now that I have the meat out of the food processor, everything is grinded up. If you can look at it, it has the texture of ground beef, and that's exactly what I wanted. So I went ahead and added my bell peppers, my white onion to the meat mixture in the same skillet, and I'm going to go ahead now and add a little bit of seasoning. First, we're going to go ahead and add, now I do it a little different. It's beef, so I use a little chicken seasoning. I'm going to use the garlic seasoning as well. And I'm also going to just use a little garlic salt because I will be putting a little minced garlic in it. Okay, you want it to make sure that you have seasoning and flavor. So now we're going to add a little of the garlic, rosemary, lemon rub. And like I stated before, it's up to you. You don't have to put all the seasonings that I'm putting. Whatever you think is, you know, good for your taste buds or whatever you prefer. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead now with the Malibu mix. And we're going to go ahead and get everything together here. Now, I was thinking, should I mix the shrimp in with the meat, with the steak, and make steak and shrimp potato balls, excuse me. I don't know why I want to keep saying potato bowls. Maybe that'll be my next recipe that I cook up for you guys, okay? So let's just finish getting this together.